You're such an asshole.
So let me explain why I think about 70% of the people that have problems in the US have problems. It's because your dad didn't beat you. And I'm not even joking. And I don't mean like within an inch of your life, but we need beatings. As Bill Cosby said, I cannot go to bed without a beating. No matter what you thought of him, it was funny. Uh, and the reason why is just there's no one, literally no one learns from the carrot. No one learns from positive reinforcement. People only learn from pain and negative reinforcement. And I could tell those of you who had absolutely no fathers in your life because it's happened three times in 1 week, 3 times in 1 week. And Chad explained it to me why this is happening because I'm like, how do people do this? So let me explain to you how asshole consulting works again. The prices are low because we have a soup Nazi ordering system. If you don't know what the soup Nazi is, go watch the Seinfeld episode. This was back in the day when you could make fun of things like Nazism and soup. You went in, you ordered your soup, you put the money on the table, and you walk down to pick up your soup. And if you in any way were aberrant, you aberrated, you deviated from that procedure, you would piss off the soup Nazi. He'd yell at you and say, "No soup for you." And asshole consulting is the same way, you see, because the way I keep it relatively affordable is I'm not emailing you back. Blah, 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 blah. By the way, another group of idiots, you send me vomitous wall of text emails, which I don't read. I just look through. I'm like, it's $200 for me to read that shit. You're like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. I was on pot. Wait. I thought pot was like totally harmless, man. I thought pot was better than alcohol. You know, I've written several of my best chapters drunk. I'm still able to dance and do a fair amount of work drunk. You potheads can't fucking write a simple paragraph. And then you follow up with the email. I'm sorry, I was pretty lit last night. Gee, I wonder if my advice is going to help you. I mean, well, you really think my advice is going to help you when you're a fucking pothead loser? You think you're like this complete, and it's not that people who do pot are degenerate. It's like when you're a pothead, and you can't do fuck all because you're so high. You think any advice is going to help you? Like this guy shits his pants. He's so high and doesn't know which hand to wipe with. And ends up wiping, I don't know, cutting his hair out and wiping his ass with his hair because he's so high. But he thinks if I tell him to major in accounting, he's going to be okay. Then it'll be all fine. Then you send me a follow. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's a sit. No, it just adds more money. More time equals more money. This has happened 3 times in 1 week. I know. Look, guys, I know you're all raised by a bunch of single moms, and your dad was either absent or an absolute fucking doormat, an absolute pussy who didn't tell you no. And I know your school teacher said, "Did you see the video of the kid punching the bus driver?" Oh, that kid, I'm not. I'll go to jail. I'll go to jail. The kid would go to the hospital. I go to jail. Would not in a second, not in a fucking second. You all don't really, oh my God. What did I? And so I know you guys don't have fathers. I know just the carrot that the generally female leaning way we raise our children. Well, maybe that's more government money and maybe someday it'll work. The beatings need to return. Kids need to limp a little bit. I don't know what happened to him. Must have slid into third base wrong. We don't advocate violence here because that's wrong. That's bad. So anyway, without discipline, without pain, without the stick, we have a bunch of you soft, moronic pussies who do not know how to follow instructions. And in the contact form, it says enter email. And this says enter email again. And at first, so I would, it generates an email. So you enter it twice to make sure you didn't type your email in wrong. Okay. So you enter in your email once, you enter it in twice. If it matches, the email is said to me, I get, then I respond 3 times. We can't reach that email address. Now, beforehand, I thought, did they type it in wrong the exact same way twice? Because that's what I was thinking, because you would type it in, tab, type it in again. And just so you know, it's quicker to type in an email than it is to copy and paste. And Chaz, well, yeah, didn't they copy and paste it? I'm like, oh, that's what they're doing. So if you've sent me an email, which 3 of you have this week, and I haven't gotten back to you, I have gotten back to you. It just went into the email you typed in incorrectly twice the exact same way. And if you're that dumb, I can't help you. I can't help you. No one can. If you're so fucking lazy, you can't enter in the same email twice correctly. What should I do with my life? Set down the pot, maybe? Whoa! Well, anything but that. Sounds like you're going to say work hard and be thorough and provide the right information. Like, you guys can all order. See, this is what I get a kick out of it. You all can go on Amazon and order shit, which requires having the right username and password, right? You could do all that because you want to buy shit. But when it comes to like, do you all just, how many people like failed at applying for college? I don't know. Do you even take applications? These institutions just take you because they got the money or you got the money. How many of you have failed a job application? Not like you applied and you didn't get the job. Like you just stopped or you didn't set up the username or password right. I bet you could log into Pornhub and OnlyFans real good, but you can't put the same email in twice when it comes to actually improving your fucking life. God almighty. So there you go. This is not many months ago. I said prices were increasing. I did increase them. But I don't know what it was. I don't know if the moon is out. If this latest generation of people who finally got to the point realized my life isn't going the way my teachers and single mom told me it would go. Oh my God. What do I do? And now you're all emailing me. No one knows how to fill in their email twice. But just for those going forward, enter the correct information. Oh yeah, don't worry, Mike. We'll get the jazz. I will. I'm gonna try some different music. I just didn't hit it. So there you are. I will see you guys later. Toodles.